I don't know if they're talking about Ulight, but someone said, "What kind of keyboard is that? It sounds cool."
I am using a mechanical keyboard, a WASD keyboard with brown switches, WASD WASD keyboard. I don't know if you're familiar. I actually haven't asked you about this. Are you familiar with the team Axiom?
No.
No. Are you familiar with Total Biscuit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if you're familiar, but Total Biscuit actually used to have his own StarCraft 2 team.
Did not know that.
Yeah, and obviously Crank from CranKy Ducklings. Crank himself was on said team alongside a bunch of alongside a bunch of other top Korean players. And Axiom, they competed in Korea. They played in team leagues. They actually partnered with Acer, and Acer at the time had Scarlet, so Scarlet was living with them as well in Korea.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And they were sponsored by WASD keyboards, WASD, and I actually have an Axiom branded keyboard. It's
Whoa, that's tight.
It's got
so you got the exclusive.
Yeah. I've had it for a long time.
That's really sick. But nonetheless, here we are. There's a game going on. It's a little slow to start. I'm a little disappointed. No proxies, no cheese yet. But we're only 1 minute in. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, representing Colombia, it is the Zerg player playing for Cosmos Esports. It is none other than eGGz.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Everdream LE, we have the Mexican Protoss himself, the Cham Killer, representing Alpha X. It is Pacomike.
Yeah, man, Pacomike is a scary opponent here.
Yeah.
I question everybody facing him now. I mean, everyone has a chance, but I mean, he beat Cham, so.
Exactly. I mean, you have to. You have to make him the favorite. At least until we get proven otherwise, right?
Exactly. Until we see something that shows he's not. But up till now, we've seen him do pretty damn good. You know what? One that I just thought of. I wanted one, but I guess everything kind of got slowed down with Corona and all that. But I want one of the CranKy Ducklings jersey whenever we have a StarCraft tournament out here in Texas again.
Yeah.
Because they were supposed to have the first one in Dallas, which is where I'm at, and it was literally the weekend that everything got canceled due to Corona. It was I think right when IM Katowice had got closed, the following 2 weeks later, it was supposed to be the Dallas DreamHack event.
Yeah,
and it all got canceled. But if it does get rescheduled, I want to get me a CranKy Ducklings jersey.
Yeah, it did get announced recently. I don't know if it was publicly announced, but I know amongst the ESL discords.
I think I did see it, but it's in months from now.
Yeah, what they announced was that all the DreamHack events have been rescheduled to 2020. So that'll be next year, or at least 6 months from now. Sorry, the offline events have, and they've confirmed that everything is going to be online now.
So it's still going to happen. She's online.
Yeah, pretty much. So I mean, it's unfortunate, but it's understandable, right? The state of the world and everything.
I mean, they couldn't have it even if they wanted to. Nothing's open over here.
Yeah, exactly.
No bars are open, no concert venues. The esports stadium isn't open here. We have one of the biggest ones in America.
Yeah. It's a shame that things lined up this way, but here in StarCraft, we are adapting. We are hosting a bunch of online stuff. We have TSL 5 back. We're making good.
I mean, it's unfortunate, but a lot of good things are actually coming out of this, Not to say that, the pandemic is good, but there's always some light at the end of the tunnel, and we got a bunch of new tournaments. Shopify's been investing in, as well as CranKy Ducklings. We've got a lot more to cast, I feel like,
Yeah, definitely. The ecosystem of StarCraft has managed to, make do with the situation, and it's been pretty good. And oh my god, the Oracle goes down.
Lost the Oracle. That was too greedy for 2 workers.
Yeah. And okay, so we didn't really get to talk about much. So there was a Stargate opener, and eGGz actually took this forward base, and he's prioritized taking the rich gases. This is something that Scarlet actually popularized a couple of weeks ago on this map specifically, and there we go. Roaches are on the way. This is ideal for. Oh my god, the Oracle goes down again.
Lost the other Oracle. Golly.
Oh my god.
Come on, buddy.
This is a really bad start for Pacomike, but he should know what's happening because roaches are on the way. This is meant to be for a roach all-in. You prioritize that gas. You have enough gas to sustain this as well as roaches are moving out, and the queens are coming out as well.
Ooh, he's even pulling the boys, or the ladies. He's pulling the ladies.
Pulling the ladies themselves. Hopefully they don't cause the traffic jam here as they are slow. But... yeah, and Pacomike, he's taking a third. This isn't the right move.
Wow. Not at all.
No, he should have read the situation. I don't think he sees this at all.
How does he not know that gas? Why would you get a fast gas geyser?
Exactly.
A rich gas geyser. There's so many Ravagers.
Maybe he hasn't played against it himself, but this has been getting more popular on this map. And here we go, the Roach Ravager is here. Yeah. The pylon goes down. There is a second pylon though, so it isn't a nitro. So there it is.
GG. eGGz proving us wrong. This isn't just Pacomike's game. eGGz still has a fighting chance.
Hey, we're in a series.
We're in a series. Oops, I created another lobby. But yeah, that was very interesting to say the least. That was a good build.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Paco did not pick that map. I hope he didn't. That would be unfortunate.
Yeah, hopefully not.
He got wrecked on his own map.
Based on Pacomike's reaction, I don't think he's seen it.
Yeah, it seems like he's never seen that build before. But you should still be able to like recognize something. And maybe he should have gone for a better scout with the oracles. The oracle play was really his worst. Part of this whole thing.
Yeah. Like maybe if he had kept them alive, maybe he could have thrown down some stasis wards at home.
Yeah.
More importantly, if he had kept them alive, I think he would have been able to scout what was happening better. And spot.
Yeah, exactly. You would have been able to scout it, put some stasis, like you said, and I guess you can't really hit the roaches with oracles, but you could have been more prepared.
Yeah, definitely.
He would have warped in. He wouldn't. He would have never gone for that third base.
Yeah. And for
nail in the coffin.
Yeah. For the people in the chat, in case you're unfamiliar with it, Scarlet kind of popularized this in her GSL group last week, I think it was, against Deer in her ZvP. It was insane. She managed to win the series, and it was a little bit different because she actually took the forward base. As in like on Pacomike's side of the map. She proxied, and took that gas instead. But
I feel like it's unfortunate, but like, you know, Scarlet being in that league, it's kind of a higher tier league than most other leagues. So it's cool that she's in it, but she's more of like not the meme builder, but like she always comes up with a new build for that. Usually a meme build. Yeah. And I wish she could just face them head on and defeat them, but these are, you know, it's the best in the world. But she still has some crazy builds, and it's really sick to see, and it's trickling down to her North American and Latin American brethren, and out here in the bottom right hand corner, taking the style of Scarlet, it is Cosmos Gaming eGGz.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Simulacrum LE, we have the Mexican Protoss representing Alpha X as well, down 0-1 in this best of 5. It is Pacomike. All right. So
we got ourselves a ball game.
yeah. eGGz signing off.
The finals?
Yeah, this is the finals, man.
This is the finals. So this is a best of 5.
Yeah, it's best of 5.
Okay. So no one's gonna die here. I mean, someone's gonna die, but they'll live to fight another day.
Yep. No matter who wins the series, there will be a game after this, and yeah, we'll see.
Unless someone wins so good that they just quit.
Yo, this is the map that...
Oh, John, having a seizure.
This is the map where Pacomike went carriers.
Yeah.
Just saying.
He's going double gas. Okay, not too crazy, not too crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised if he decides to whip it out. I don't know. Like, it was kind of crazy.
This was eGGz. So this was Pacomike's pick, right? Yeah. eGGz picked the first map.
Yeah. We'll see. Maybe if we see a Stargate being thrown down, then it's possible that we'll see it again.
Yeah. I expect a Stargate. Even if he doesn't go for carriers, this is a good Stargate map.
Yeah. We'll see. As so far, eGGz, he's playing pretty standard, and only one drone in the gas, taking his thing speed. And okay.
Twilight.
Yeah.
Isn't this what he did? No, he didn't do this last time.
Last time
this
he
is
did
regular glaives.
Yeah. So against darker named Pacomike, he went Stargate, and he eventually did get glaives on his adepts as well. But it was
eventually though.
Yeah. Eventually.
I really like that play. I feel like you should do that one again. That was a cool play.
Yeah. I maybe we'll see it later on in the series on a different map.
But it's also cool, you know, when once you win with it. If you do it too much and you lose with it, then it's not cool anymore. He's probably like, all right, it worked. I'm never going to do that again.
I like this thing from eGGz. He's like scouting vigilantly. He's afraid there's a proxy somewhere. Ooh, this Stalker is going to be able to catch an Overlord, maybe?
Should be able to get across. Yeah. Actually, no, it's going to die. It's already more than half health and it can still move up like 4 steps.
Yeah, one more.
Oh, on the high ground. Yeah, he's dead. If not, it would have gone around for the one shot. It would have been worth it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, because that Stalker was out on the map, this Ling gets into the main base.
He's trying to stop the vision.
Yeah.
But the Ling's going to come back. He can't stop the vision.
He sees everything. He sees the Dark Shrine. He sees the Verber.
And a Ling flood's coming.
What?
Whoa. I just look at the map and just see it.
Yeah.
Blooping, bleeping. Oh, he's gonna.
He's gonna break through.
Warping.
He's gonna break through. Oh, okay. There's a pylon behind this, so he should be okay. Maybe there's more Lings.
That thing's going down pretty quick.
Yeah,
there's that gate.
8 more Lings on the way as well.
Wow, Pacomike trying to just call it a day right here, right now. The wall isn't even complete. The wall isn't even complete. Oh no! What did you do, Pacomike? Not like this. We spoke so highly of you.
No.
And his workers aren't even going back to working.
He didn't even need to waste time on that adept. He could have just got in. He didn't even know.
Jeez. And DTs will be warped in now, maybe, possibly?
Yeah, they should be warped in defensively at some point, but so much damage already done. So much disruption here. I say so much damage. I mean, Pacomike is still ahead in workers, surprisingly.
Yeah, actually, that was kind of bad for eGGz losing 26 Lings there.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't get more damage done.
Yeah, it was actually not bad, but I think what does hurt him is that he had to build 3 pylons in the front.
Yeah, it's a full wall now.
4 pylons in the front, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of wasted pylons.
He's going to have to fight through. Yep, there it is. He's going to have to kill one of these pylons to be able to get out. He was afraid of a link, like an all-in follow-up, and it is kind of coming. It's a little bit delayed, though. We do have roaches on the way as eGGz is droning up. eGGz, he did spot the Dark Shrine. I'm surprised there aren't more spores. There's only a single spore here in the main.
How did the adepts get across? Oh, those DTs. How did those get over there?
The Warp Prism. There was a
Warp Prism. Warp Prism.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
So it looks like Pacomike is actually setting up to hit in multiple places with DTs.
Yeah, he needs to go soon, though, because eGGz is just sitting back. He's not microing the army, so he's just sitting at home watching his bases, and the spore crawlers are coming up.
Yeah.
It's going to get bad. I think he knows very well what's going on. Oh.
Yeah.
Already has an overseer.
He already has an overseer here. The DTs, oh, they kill the queen, and they should be able to kill the spore as well.
Nice.
Yeah, and because they pull the army away, that means this DT could deal some damage here. 10, 11 workers go down.
Wow, this is not bad.
Yeah, and he saves the DTs. There's no anti-air.
But he needs to get out of there before the queens get there.
True,
He needs to get in some more from in now. There you go. Archon it up.
He's actually making
I think he has too many. Yeah. He's going to send one around the corner. That's smart, I guess. Go for the third base. Go for a 1-2 punch defensively.
Always nice to have a DT roaming around. But that was actually some solid damage.
Yeah, that was a lot more damage than I expected to come out of this.
Yeah, especially because he got scouted so early. Like eGGz, it was totally on eGGz to defend that well, and he
even 1 DT here.
Yeah, especially
there's no sport in that base.
Oh, there's no sport.
The Archons can take out the Overseer. There's no detection.
Yeah. The Warp Prism is getting a little... Yeah. The Warp Prism getting a little bit low. He has to be careful there. All the drones are pulled away from the main base. So 3 workers go down. A lot of lost mining time. And more Archon harass.
Oh, man. Yeah, Spinecrawler doesn't really do too much. Going for the counterattack. Smart move, but...
Ooh, recall.
Oh, he's going to recall. Not bad. Warp in. He's moving. Oh, barely lost his shield. I wouldn't even mind seeing a shield battery here somewhere. Can that Immortal even fit through that door?
Nah, I think it's too big. Wait, we'll see. The Immortals go through. Yeah, the Archon can't, though.
Oh, the Archon can't. Yeah, it's not Immortal. Oh, what a snipe.
He was pooping. He was spreading creep here as well.
Yeah. What a guy, this eGGz. Yeah. I can't believe he's still in this game.
I mean, he's playing this fairly well. He's a little bit supply block though after losing that Overseer. We'll see. I mean, these Immortals are kind of exposed. Oh my god!
Oh, I don't think there's enough here for eGGz. Can't even take. Oh, the Immortals are stuck. Oh, that was a big corrosive bile there, taking out the shield and health of the Immortal as well as taking out a bunch of workers. Now he might lose this fight, but he did a significant amount of damage, almost evening the worker count.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he killed 16 workers, and despite that though, eGGz is still behind. He's been lacking when it comes to his drone production, but a lot of that does have to do with all that DT harass from earlier.
Yeah, he's clawing his way back in this game somehow. The Archon watching the door because he's stuck.
Yeah, that's all he can do.
Yeah, he's accidentally watching the door.
Yeah. And eGGz, like, he's still posturing here.
Ooh, he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. Ooh! No. He needs 3 anyways, I believe, but
yeah,
it would have been nice leaking it. Oh, there's just not enough here. He's got to hit the counter. He is hitting the counter. Also hitting that third base over there. Getting rid of more workers. That's exactly what he needed.
Yeah. He just needs to keep doing this. He kills a handful of workers, forces them off of the mineral line as well. So nice damage done there.
Yeah, that was good. Good play by both of these players here, but I think eGGz is clawing his way back in this to be the victor. Allegedly, he is coming back.
Yeah. He's
coming back like economically, but there could be one bad engagement.
Kind of interesting as there it is. We do have a Spire on the way for eGGz, so looking to go for a Muta switch. Yeah.
Hydra Mutas question mark? Hydra Roach Muta?
I question the Hydra then. Typically, if you go for Spire, you don't go Hydra. I
think he changed his mind.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is gonna hit you soon though. 8 roaches coming out right now. DTs for the defense.
Yeah.
Well played. All Pacomike's army was about to attack, but then they retreated. I feel like they should have gone in. They had a chance there.
Yeah, he's fighting for a way in, and his army isn't too big, to be fair, but neither is eGGz's, right? Like, they're both kind of at these kind of low supplies. eGGz, though, he is starting to ramp up. He's getting more Hydras. Meanwhile, Disruptors are on the way for eGGz.
So eGGz getting Hydra tells me he's going to get just a handful of Mutas, or even Corruptors maybe, just to deal with the Warp Prism. Ooh, DT's going up towards that base. There's no detection, and it's really low health. I don't think he's even going to get the cancel.
Yeah, he could get the kill. Oh,
what? No!
Pacomike, please!
He's like, too easy. I want it to finish. I'll get it later. I think it's blocked here.
Yeah, nice block here.
He could have got that whole base, but now the main base is open. He needs to go in. Force field. Oh, I should have force fielded some army out. I'm not liking the plays here from Pacomike.
Yeah, a little bit of misplay there. He definitely could have killed that upper base 100%.
He did blink on the mutas though. Oh, now he's circling back. Go for the base. Go for the base. Gosh darn it. You could have taken out that base 3 times already. Only 3 mutas across the map.
Yeah, these mutas, I mean, they are going to force warp ins at home, maybe. Yeah. I mean, cannons are being morphed as well. This army, though, is dodging the army of eggs, so he could circle around and still kill the base in the end.
Maybe he wants it to finish so he can get a kill, not just a cancel.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. As DT is going to the main, this base will fall. Does he have a recall, though? Because eggs, he's just pushing across the map.
No. Uh-oh, is this gonna get the shot off? Disruptor? Hello? Ooh, not the connection you needed.
Yeah. There it is. Recalls.
He needs to force field and then have this laser draft. Oh, it can't even go through.
Yo, these DTs are killing everything there.
DTs are killing everything. No more Hydras. This is an all-in for both players, really.
The Colossus is gonna go down.
Oh, One more. Oh, he went down. No Warp Prism here to help. This is a lot of army here, though, from Pacomike. I think Pacomike wins this fight. And after he takes out a majority of the army, he just blinks on top of it.
Yeah, and because of this funnel, it's so hard for Pacomike to actually get out of his natural.
Yeah, he's got to blink out.
Yeah.
Now's his chance to walk out, now that the army's moved. Oh, this base is going to go down.
Oh, the Changelings is stopping him. The Changelings are blocking him.
Oh, my God. That was next level. Actually, it's not very next level. I do it all the time, but it's so great. It's such a simple thing you can do with your Changelings to slow down your opponent. That's great. That's great.
DTs are still here.
DTs are still going in. They should take out that upgrade.
They could. They were going for workers instead. Yeah.
Oh, yep. Handful of mutas here.
Yeah,
I think he could have dropped him on the other side.
Yeah, I think he wasn't sure he would even make it to the other side, so he's just like, you know what, I'll just drop everything.
Screw it. Yeah.
But this is getting kind of scrappy. Eggs, he lost his 4th base. He lost a bunch of workers. He's still down in workers because of that. But his army is looking pretty solid, and I think that's kind of what it comes down to. Like,
yeah, that's a super scrappy game.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool name, Scrappy Neo, or Neo Scrappy.
The mutas are here. It looks like they will be warded away. There are a lot of disruptors, actually. There's, I think, 3 in total now.
And hallucinated phoenixes to get a scout.
At the end of the day, like, a good disruptor shot, like, could just turn this.
Yeah.
Like,
don't go up that ramp. Don't go up that ramp.
Oh, God.
I like the one corruptor. I don't know if that corruptor was on purpose or accident. He's going up the ramp. You fool. He has changelings. Use it. Oh, he can come in and snipe the shield. Disruptors or the sentries.
Yeah.
But he's gonna go ahead and back off.
I think that's the right move. I don't think he had the ground army at least to push up into that.
I would have gone for another angle.
Yeah, definitely. I would have rotated
like he's doing now,
like north or south or something. And now he finally is. He's trying to establish his 4th base behind this, which is nice. At the same time, looks like there were.
I wonder why he puts his overlords like that in the natural.
Yeah.
They're always lined up like that. I always wonder the placement of overlords. There's really no rhyme or reason to it. You just get them out the way where they won't die. 6 workers went down in somewhere in this.
Yeah, 6 workers did go down. I think there was more DT harass, but...
Oh, disruptor coming down the ramp! Oh no! That was decent.
Decent hit. Nice split there by eggs.
Yeah. It's so hard to split against a disruptor, Jesus.
Yeah, especially with roaches. Like, they're so slow already. Like, they're so clunky.
Yeah. I like this army here for Pacomike. Eggs is making more mutas, and I don't like the mutas.
Yeah, I mean, they can snowball, but
oh God.
Oh, this is okay. I thought eggs was gonna pounce on the disruptors.
Yeah. That was looking bad. Now he drops the changelings. He's had those forever.
Yeah, I guess he may wall off the ramp.
Try and wall off the reinforcements.
Yeah.
We get some good corrosive biles there. Okay, that's smart. He's saving a couple.
More DT harass. We've got more and more mutas.
Oh my God, it's so many freaking mutas.
Yeah.
But I feel like all those stalkers with some shields some little shields from the sentries.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, in a head-on engagement, like with these Archons, with these Stalkers, like Pacomike should be fine. But these mutas, they can sneak into like some of the mineral lines and deal a lot of damage.
I feel like it's just weird that he hasn't yet. He's built up so many mutas.
Yeah.
Normally you go for an attack by now, and here it comes. He's gonna try and go for a 1-2 punch. He doesn't need to engage with this ground army here. He just wants to distract to attack with his muta army.
Yeah.
But those disruptor shots are scary.
Oh, here come the muta. There are a couple of Archons. Oh, but they're too fat. They can't get, they can't get through the
wall. them thick Archons over there. They just can't fit everywhere.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it looks like Pacomike is trying to pounce on this ground army, and I think this is a nice opportunity because this ground army is kind of lacking.
Oh, he split good. If he can get on these disruptors, shoot your heart out, disruptors. Oh, that was a good connect. Muta's coming in. What are they going to target fire? I don't know, but they're trying not to get destroyed by the Archons, and it looks like the Archons are doing enough damage. There's so many Stalkers here. I think Pacomike wins this fight with the reinforcements coming here.
He definitely does.
Oh my god. And with that fight, he also has to win the game. He can just move to victory. This is the parade of victory here.
Yeah, the problem was that the ground army for eGGz just wasn't there. He invested so much in the Mutalisk, as we were saying.
I don't know why he did that.
Yeah, the Mutalisk were not. He's still making more. He's making 8 more Mutalisks.
God. Just say you don't want to win.
Honestly, like, because he had the Hydra tech, I feel like he should have gone for lurkers instead, like or even corruptors, right, to deal with the Colossus. Anything other than mutas. The mutas, they didn't serve their purpose at all. And here, Pacomike, he blinks into the main base. Sure, there's a counterattack here at the 4th, but it doesn't even matter.
There's nothing to hold this. He's making 8 roaches. Yeah, he made everything you don't need. Roaches and mutas.
Yeah.
I think he just read it wrong.
Yeah, he gets a bunch of worker damage, which is nice, but this ground army is just too strong.
I don't know why he hasn't GG'd yet.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to do his best with these mutas. He's got more mutas on the way. He's got +2 on the way, but
I think he's just like breathing and like, all right, let me get ready for game number 3.
Yeah.
Well, GG, well played. I mean, Pacomike did beat Cham. And I don't think eGGz has beat Cham yet, so you guys at home do the math.
Yeah,
is there a Matcherino code for today?
There is.
Oh, cute, you guys. Free money for the players. Everybody in the prize pool gets free money if you hit !Matcherino in the chat. There will be a code and a link. You go to the link in a Matcherino. When you enter in the coupon code, $1 or something of the nature is donated on your behalf to the prize pool and then to the players. So if you want to support the players in StarCraft, free money, go ahead and do that for us, please. And thank you.
Yeah. Code SL85 stands for Sentimiento Latino 85 is the coupon code. So yeah, you can support the tournament. If you want to go that step further, you can also donate some of your own money to the Matcherino as well, if you so wish.
And if you so wish to go a step ahead, you can go ahead and subscribe to CranKy Ducklings.
Yes, you can. As subscribers to the channel, get replay packs of the tournaments that we cast. So if you saw any games you like, if you want to learn how to block a 12 pool or defend a 12 pool, might be something to look into. Yeah, I was actually going to say that as well. Like that. That was a good VOD. Like, I might go back and watch that one. Yeah. That Zerglord defense was on point. Didn't lose a darn thing. Yeah, or if you're also a Zerg player and you want to see that Roach all-in on Everdream that eGGz pulled out. Oh, that was a good one. I really like. Yeah, that was a good one. The Scarlet build. Yeah, plenty of reasons. That's not the only reason you should subscribe. There's plenty more, like the games, exclusive cast, whatever else there is. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Possibly the last game of the evening. Possibly not. Huh? It's a best of 5. Was that game number 2? Yeah, that was 1-1.
The 1-1? Oh, huh. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and end it here, guys. No, I'm kidding. All right, so it's 1-1. Never mind. I'm losing track of scores because there's just been so many insane, sick games. My brain cannot compute. Spawning in the top right-hand corner, Cosmos Esports' very own Colombian Zerg, eGGz.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, we have the Mexican Protoss, also representing Alpha X. He is the champ killer. He is Pacomike.
Yeah, he was looking pretty good in that last match.
Yeah. It was very back and forth.
Oh, so scrappy.
It was very scrappy. But in the end, like Pacomike did seem like the most in control of the situation. Like he was constantly harassing with DTs. His recalls were on point. His army composition was on point as well.
Defense was on point.
Yeah.
I think like if what we watch in StarCraft is like a professional boxing match, that last one was just like a street fight. Or like where the boxers get pissed off and take off their gloves and start fighting for real. That's what we just saw. That was a crazy, all over the place bloodbath.
Yeah, definitely.
Not LE.
Of course, not to be confused with the actual map.
Yeah. That one's. It's not. They don't play that one anymore, right? It's long gone.
Long gone.
How old is that one? Maybe like 1 patch, 2 patch ago? I don't remember.
It's like a year ago, 2019.
Oh, really?
Some point in there, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good with dates. As you can tell, you got to message me every time there's a cast. Like, hey, we got one in 13 hours. I'm like, oh, man. We got a cast in 13 hours.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully, like, now we are a little bit more consistent schedule.
Yeah, we got a schedule, yeah.
Yeah.
Now that we're interchanging.
Yeah, and TSL is finishing up, so we don't have TSL. Sorry, the qualifiers are finishing up, so we're done with that. And yeah,
that'd be cool if they had community casters for the actual tournament.
Yeah, it would be cool. I mean, there still may be, but I think the talent. Oh yeah, the talent was recently announced for TSL.
Oh no way.
Yeah, Day 9 is coming back. Day 9 is going to be casting it.
Oh, what? Dang.
Yeah.
So who else? That's interesting. And like them, I feel like them putting someone else on is like kind of paving a way for other people to hire that caster, Like anytime there's a new caster on a big tournament, it's kind of like their big debut,
Yeah.
If they do good, they could possibly end up at Katowice or any of the other big events.
Definitely. I know they confirmed Rotterdam, Zombie Grub, and I think Wardy as well. Yeah, so
that's unfortunate. Some other casters aren't really in the scene as much anymore. Like Nathanius, he's kind of hasn't casted anything.
Yeah, it's been like Nathanius. To be fair, he has been focusing a lot more on his own stream. He's live all the time, constantly streaming.
Not on StarCraft.
yeah. I mean, he casts StarCraft. I mean, streams StarCraft a bit, but he's more of a variety streamer. Yeah. But as we say that,
someone in the chat's name is Ray Boxer. He's like, boxing is real fist fighting. But he checked to see if it wasn't a full wall with that probe. You see that?
Yeah.
Doesn't want to make that mistake again.
This gateway is going to fall down, but there should be enough units here to hold. And again,
it doesn't go down.
Oh,
wow. I was going to say it's almost a fair trade for eGGz if he takes it out, but he didn't take it out, so it was definitely not a fair trade. He just gave up.
Yeah.
I mean, Roach Warren's coming, so he can go for like some Corrosive Biles to take it out later on, but that ain't coming into play anytime soon. Resonating Glaives is done.
Yeah, it should have been spotted. This move out should have been spotted by the Overlord. And again, that was a big waste of larva. Like all those things rushed across the map. They didn't even do anything. Yeah.
It's like the last time he lost.
So he has to be careful. He hasn't joined up his third, which is nice. He has a bunch of queens for defense, but finally a couple of roaches are coming out. Maybe they'll pop out in time for these adepts. It's going to be on eGGz and see if his defense is on point. Okay. You know, it's all right. He's all right. He's got 6 roaches. Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been a great one to go into. And there's nothing here, so you should see that. Pacomike known for recognizing no drones on the third.
He's gonna message him again. He's gonna be like, "Yo, where your drones at?"
He's a nice guy, you know. He lets his players know when their overlord's out of position or when they need to drone up.
Yeah.
He's just cool like that. He backseat games his opponent. He's just so good.
Ooh, I do like this shield battery coming down at home just in case these roaches become a problem. But he has so many depths, he can just fight this straight up.
Yeah.
Oh, this is kind of an expensive loss for eggs. Like, he's going to be losing all of these roaches.
Yeah. Pretty sure the roaches cost more or the same as an adept.
Yeah, I mean...
They're close in expense.
Yeah.
It was maybe a little greedy, though, trying to shade all the way in there.
Yeah, these adepts do
You think he's going to lose all his roaches and then just call it a day on making roaches? Oh my god. He's not going to get anything for this.
Is he? Oh, the drinks!
Yeah. Oh, that was actually bad on eggs.
Yeah.
He could have stopped all of that just by pulling the drones a little bit further away.
Yeah, he pulled the drones, but he only pulled them to the other side of the hatchery, so 4 went down, which is, you know, it is nice for Pacomike, but it's not like ideal as we have all of this Roach Ravager moving out across the map. To be fair, I think Pacomike should be okay as long as his force fields are on point.
I hope he doesn't force field this small army over here and then doesn't have enough for the other army.
Yeah. Let's be careful. As again...
Oh, he's already too far to force field that back army.
Oh, yo, eggs, he's going straight into the natural. Oh, the nice warp in.
What is he? He's only force fielding off 2 Ravagers, though. I don't think that's a good use of the force field. He should have taken this army head on. And he actually, good defense, didn't lose anything. He only used 2 force fields, so not a lot of energy used up. Pacomike kind of lost some army there, and he's just...
Yeah.
I mean, eggs there lost some army, and he's just going to have to go home now.
Yeah, eggs...
Pacomike with a good hold. And
he tried to make a play happen, but...
He's going for the Hail Mary. He's Nidusing.
Oh. Okay, so we do have a Nidus on the way. I don't think there's no Overlord in between the bases for vision. So it could just be a Nidus at the front of the bases.
Oh, nope.
Oh.
I have not seen this against Protoss in a while.
It's been a while. So
is this like an old school build? It's just a low economy build, really.
So it has been a while. This was the meta in late 2019. Swarm Host Nidus. We used to see it in every single ZvP.
Yeah.
It was.
I hate playing Swarm Host. It's so just dependent on waiting for a wave to come in.
But this is very, I don't want to say old school, but it's out of meta. It's not common.
It definitely feels old school.
Yeah.
Like if it's not common, I feel like it's for a reason, you know? It's not like everyone's just like, all right, New Year, guys, let's stop using that build. Even though it's really good.
I mean, a lot of it was because after BlizzCon,
that was so far.
The post BlizzCon patch did nerf the Nidus, so it kind of didn't make it as popular. But yo,
wow, that was actually really good.
Yeah, 7 workers.
Jesus Christ, he didn't even pull the workers.
Oh god.
14 workers. That was good.
That was.
And it's looking for the Nidus and he missed it.
Yeah,
He's trying to find it by the third. Oh, that's rough.
He does find the one to the north, but
this isn't supposed to work as good as it did.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's gonna catch the Immortal.
Oh, the Immortal.
Force field. Get out of there. That was a good one. But he did force out all the force field energy, so now there's really not much to defend here against these roaches and corrosive biles. And a Locust Swarm plus. This should be good. Wow, I'm surprised this works. Oh god.
Ooh.
Mucho lag.
For those
of you who don't speak Spanish, that means a lot.
It does. But in the natural, that was so unfortunate because Pacomike, he pulled his workers, but he pulled them to the gas, and so they were all just in the gas, and then the locusts actually slowly made their way through the mineral line, and then they got all of the workers there. It's a little bit unfortunate. And
here comes the next locust wave. And for the guy in the chat, Hurt1G, he's asking where you can see Korean StarCraft. It is on YouTube, I believe now. The GSL League. still going on. I was watching it a couple days ago, I believe.
It's actually later on tonight. There's GSL.
Yeah, so it's like 5-6 hours from now on YouTube now. You can look up the GSL channel. I don't know what channel it's on, but do some research on YouTube, and that's where you'll find the premier StarCraft players in Korea playing.
Yeah, we can get into that after the game.
Yeah, but he's gonna get. I mean, that was a good locust wave, but he's losing all his army, and he didn't even cancel that 4th base. But he's counterattacking in the main, or in the natural. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, so. So far there was some decent damage. There is another wave ready of Locusts. If he wanted to, I think he probably could focus down that 4th base just with the Locusts. But we'll see what eGGz decides to go for, as we do have a couple of counterattacks being set up. Oh, he's forced to use them here. That's not ideal. The Colossus.
And he can get the base. If he gets the base, it's huge.
Wow.
Base is dead. He's got to back out. He's gonna jump on it. He's gonna jump on the army. Oh my god!
He killed the disruptor.
What? I didn't even know he had reach on it. I didn't even know he could reach it. Oh my god, the whole army's dead. No way. eGGz did it. He did it. Nidus Worm. The offensive Nidus Worm.
Oh my god, the Retriver just pushing through. Corrosive Biles land on the workers, and there is a Colossus, so maybe he can hold, but with the Nidus, the reinforcement. Yeah, the reinforcements should be coming in.
The Locusts aren't even in there.
Here we go.
And the warping right in the Locust. Oh yeah, you're just gonna feed them.
Yeah.
Those Locusts like, delicious, delicioso.
Delicioso, as that War Prism was trying to harass on the other side of the map, only killed 3 workers.
Can't believe he survived.
Yeah, he was able to just survive, and I think a lot of it is because some of these roaches are here defensively, because of the Adepts.
I mean, the army supply is just so low for Pacomike, though. I think eGGz needs to go for another attack. But with Lings, he needs to make Lings. And we're getting the Dark Templar Shrine this late in the game. I think he noticed there's no Overseers with this army. And they're good for holding off on Nidus Worms, because that means he would need an Overseer at every Nidus Worm that pops up.
Yeah, and I love eGGz. I think this is the first time we're seeing Vipers come out for eGGz.
Yeah, Vipers and Hydras with ranged Hydras.
Yeah, interesting.
Hydras. This to stop the Warp Prism play, I guess.
I imagine so. I mean, the Vipers also help with that as well. They can yank the Warp Prism into range of the Hydras.
And for the Colossus.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, we yank the Colossus in with the Vipers, and then Colossus are kind of useless, but these are going to get caught out. How many waves? He's going to use all the waves. Oh, he's going to get in. Oh, he didn't micro, though.
Yeah.
He should send those 2 flying back in. I don't know. I'm getting too picky now. He did what he could. He got him out of there. That's all that counts.
Yeah.
If he can cancel his base again, I think he's about to lose all his army just to cancel his base. No, okay.
Yeah, he doesn't commit. He knows that it's, especially with just pure roaches, you can't really do that, especially because there are force fields available.
He's got double the army right now. He just needs to hold on, hold his horses, send in another Locust wave, build an army, and go for it.
Yeah.
Is there DT in his main, or what is he shooting at?
Yeah, it looks like there were DTs here at the 3rd base.
14 workers went down?
Yeah, 14 workers went down.
What? Jesus Christ. That brings him back in the game.
Another Locust wave gets wasted here.
Yeah. He's got to go now. He's got the higher army count. Over double the army. He's got his Vipers.
Yeah.
Fully charged. Or just about fully charged. And Pacomike knows this is coming. It's not going to be in time. He needs to abduct. Or a blinding cloud? That would be cool.
He has to be so careful with these Colossus.
Oh, one of the Vipers got picked off by the Stalkers there.
Yeah.
Wow. That was bad. Okay, he needs this Locust wave, but he needs to go in. He lost too many workers. If he doesn't do some damage right now, he's going to lose.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing good, containing Pacomike to 3 bases, but now there are more and more DTs. There's no detection here either at the gold.
He's got double the army. He has to he's bringing his whole army back. Oh, God. This is bad. Really good here by Pacomike to get himself back in the game, though. DTs at the 10-minute mark, I think, is when it went down. He's getting stormed now.
He could even go for this northern base as well if he wanted to.
Pacomike still has almost double the army, but he's not attacking. He can't engage this army. Locust wave into the main, though, natural. And he gets 4 workers, and that's it. Not a good use of his Locust Wave. He needs to go. He needs to go for it.
Yeah, and the fourth base, it looks like it's going to get established. There are now disruptors here in the mix, and as well as High Templar Storm is on the way as well. So soon Pacomike is going to have all the AoE he needs to deal with this army.
He's got so much.
And with this, there's no Vipers here. It's just Roach Hydra, and Roach Hydra isn't a very good army composition. Ooh, the flank though, he could get it with these Locusts.
Locust. Oh, that's so good. They went for the hallucinated Colossus.
Yeah.
Storms.
Ooh, nice. Does he get one?
Wow. That was a good hold.
He doesn't even get the Colossus.
Wow. Now one Colossus, no High Templar. He didn't even need to use all of his disruptor shots. Wow. eGGz had an opportunity there. Now he's just getting wrecked.
Yeah, and I think the reason is because of his army composition. Like, even though he has such a big supply, Roaches take up a lot of supply, and it can be a little bit misleading because they don't trade the best. They don't scale so well.
Yeah. He needs to quit making Roaches and just go Ling Hydra.
Yeah. Ling Hydra, it looks like he's trying to transition to Lurkers, but
okay. So I think he's just holding off because this upgrade outranges the Lurker, or the
Colossus.
Colossus, yes, yeah. Thank you. So, I mean, yeah, he's going for it, but it's too late. He lost so much of his economy. I don't think he noticed he lost 14 workers, or I don't think he knows that his opponent has way more workers than him.
Yeah.
Pacomike has had like 60 workers for a good 5 minutes now.
Yeah, eGGz is really struggling when it comes to his economy. Like, he's not fully saturated on his new bases. It looks like he's trying to establish himself. He needs spores, though. He needs, like, some static defense. Otherwise, the War Prism Harass is just going to tear him apart.
Or just go for the all-in right here.
Yeah.
Mass Lurkers, armies kind of... Ooh, he's going for a multi-prong harass. I kind of like this.
Yeah,
he's coming from the south and the north.
It's a good use of the Roaches.
And the armies. Yeah, armies right there in the middle. So they are going to go for the Roaches. And they can get on a good amount of tech here.
Ooh,
no
nice
vision. Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, nice defensive DTs. Meanwhile, the Lurkers are situated pretty nicely here at this choke point.
Ooh. Wow, none of the...
Where are the Storms? There we go.
Good Storm. Oh, man, he's saving to the very last second. Destroys everything. And with this, I would see eGGz GGing out. But if not, he kept some of the Lurkers alive, so he's going to keep trying. But Pacomike's securing himself a 5th base now, as to where eGGz is just struggling to saturate any of his bases.
Yeah, he's still not even saturated on his 2 new bases. The DTs were able to defend the 4th base of Pacomike. Pacomike, he crushed the army here at the natural as well.
DTs are what saved this game for Pacomike.
Yeah, DTs, they're pretty good.
Jesus. eGGz. You're losing the DTs, man. You're making the Zergs look bad. All right, he's going in for his second push here. He does have some Hydras, Lurkers, a little hit squad of Roaches. Oh my god, no, the Disruptors! Good splits. Missing every shot? Whoa, he had so many Disruptors.
Wow.
He was able to somehow get some good shots off, but he also cleaned up all the Disruptors. I think that was pretty good there for eGGz, and he's gonna get the 5th base. That is.
Yeah.
So, okay. Now he's crawling back into this again. It's so back and forth. Oh my god. That
was an expensive loss for Pacomike. He lost so many disruptors there and the base as well. Look at the supply.
Wow. How does eGGz still in this? eGGz just keep losing, and he took out 15 probes in the same time.
Yeah, it was here at the 5th.
Yeah,
he killed all the workers.
It was fully saturated. He killed all the workers and the base. Oh my god, he's a madman. And now the Lurkers are so good for defense. We're seeing a lot more Stormy boys come out here, more Colossus, more AoE.
Yeah, now this 4th base is under threat. To be fair, there are just a couple of versions.
Yes, StarCraft 2 is raiding with the party of 40. What up? This is the finals here.
This is the finals.
Thanks for the raid.
Yeah, thank you so much. As eGGz, again, he's not going to find too much damage done here, but at the same time, he's moving in with the Lurkers.
Oh my god, the Lurkers! But that is, oh my god, they're going to kill it! Oh, he unbarrels! He barely saved it. Both of them barely saved their own units, and now they're going in for a head-on engagement. He pulls those disruptors and one disruptor from the high ground. Storm's going down. Disruptors just moving. A move to death, and now the army is being cleared up here, and more abducts, more storms, spells being casted everywhere, feedbacks, blinding clouds. We just seen about everything here. What kind of battle did we just see? And he's running for it. He's gonna try and get in the Nice Worm. There's a defense. He's going back up. He's gonna fight on the high ground. The muffin shooters are here.
I think that's it. Pacomike, he lost his entire army. That's it.
Oh my god. GG. I cannot believe eGGz came back and won that. That was so back and forth. That was
eGGz.
neck and neck.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everything just kind of like flipped on its head when Pacomike lost all those disruptors and the fifth base at the same time. Like,
it literally just went to hell in a handbasket. Like, it's like, okay, he won. No doubt he won. 5 or 4 disruptors died, and then it's like, wait a second, what's going on here? And then he lost his base at the same time and 15 workers. And it just all went bad quick. That was crazy. I cannot believe he won.
Wow, GG. And again, this isn't a best of 3, this is a best of 5, so we will be moving on to the next game. And somehow eGGz was able to bring that together. Like,
I cannot, like, speaking of subscribing to get the VODs, like, that is one to watch. Like, that last battle, I don't even know what happened. I'm gonna have to watch it again on the stream because it's delayed 2 minutes. There was like lurkers burrowing and unburrowing, feedback, abducts. There was even some blinding clouds. Jesus.
Yeah.
I would have liked, I mean, obviously this is completely random, but I would have liked to see some air. Like if he had a Oracle in the mix for some stasis wards or some tagging, that could have changed the tides, but you know, why get a Stargate just for that one unit?
Yeah, definitely. And also shout out to Disc for the raid. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Disc being the North American player and streamer as well. So thanks for the raid.
I was sick of you, dude. You're sick. Hopefully not with Corona.
Hopefully not. Wait,
is this the right map? I mean, obviously it is the right map, but I think given that it's a best of 5, this is the reason for this map. In case you're wondering, ladies and gentlemen, our possibly final match of the evening. If eGGz pulls it off, if not, we're going to a game further. But nonetheless, this is Purity in Industry. Ooh, is that why one's white and one's black?
Yes, that's actually exactly why. That's
a little bit of yin and the yang.
Yep.
I don't get the name though. Industry and Purity. Oh, I guess the top side is like white things and the bottom is red. That's kind of cool. I didn't notice that. I did not notice that. Learning things every day, folks. Here we are. I didn't notice that because it's a terrible map and nobody ever picks it. But here we are. It's not a terrible map, but I don't like it. Anyways, the northern center portion of the map. It is the player we've seen pull off some crazy moves, taking out the Champ Slayer 2 games in a row here. Actually, it wasn't 2 games in a row, but 2 games. Cosmos Esports' very own Colombian Zerg, eGGz.
And spawning in the right-hand side of Purity and Industry LE, we have the Mexican Protoss representing Alpha X as well. Currently down 1-2 in this best of 5. Can he bring it back? Here's Pacomike.
Right, the Overlords are going across the map. None left at home. I'm surprised we haven't seen any proxies here from Pacomike. He's not a proxier.
Yeah. I mean, because on Purity and Industry specifically, the to-air distance is so short, you can just send the Overlord straight away across the map into the main and natural of your Protoss opponent. We see this in...
Right. It leaves you kind of out of luck for a cannon rush.
It does. You do expose yourself since your Overlord doesn't go over the main base. So there could have been a cannon rush, but eGGz, he's confident enough, or at least you know, he's risking it and going for the scout instead.
Rightfully so. because there was no cannon rush. Which that would have been the perfect time for Pacomike to cannon rush.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if Purity and Industry is a big cannon rush map.
It's not. There's really nowhere to like wall off or anything.
Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of space here, like around the mineral line.
It's crazy. Stuff. There's a lot of space.
Yeah,
I feel like it'd be a good place to hide some stuff, but if you can't wall off, what is he doing here? Oh, he overdrone.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
He's just main-arting. He's main-arting his workers. Yeah. Oh, he was trying to go for a third, actually.
Yeah, he's trying to go down there. That's what I was wondering. But he's pretending like it's getting denied, and he's just gonna take the other one.
Yeah, he's going to go for his third regardless. It isn't being delayed anywhere near as much as Pacomike thinks. Meanwhile, there is an Adept moving across the map as we do have a Stargate opener.
Indeed.
Are we gonna see carriers again? I want to see carriers.
Oh, this would be the map for it. This would be the map for it.
Yeah.
Did he save it just for now?
I mean, it would probably work best on this map, right?
Yeah, right? Wow, let's see.
Yeah, as you know, the to-air distance is really short, so things like Mutalisks or Stargate play or drops in general hit a lot faster on a map like this. So we'll see as this attempt is getting some damage done.
Yeah, so okay, this is what he started with last time, but he got one Oracle, I believe.
Yep.
Maybe you got two. You got one, right? One Oracle, one Phoenix.
He did get one. If you recall, eventually he dove into the third. He lifted up the Queen.
Yeah, the Queen and got like fucking 4 workers or something.
Yeah.
Even though there was a spore crawler. But this is bad because on this map, like you were saying, it might work better because he did send both Overlords across the map.
Oh, yeah.
Normally you just have one across the map, but there's two, so now he gets to kill 2 Overlords.
Yeah, and eGGz,
he... No, scout. I don't think eGGz scouted that there was... Well, I guess he can scout because he sees a Phoenix, but...
yeah, so he does know that... Oh, there it is!
He's doing it! He's doing it!
Oh,
he's doing it! Oh, he's doing it! He's gonna go carriers! So for those of you just joining us who didn't watch all day, he went for like a Phoenix Oracle opener, did some damage across the map, denied the scouting, obviously, went for this. He got 2 carriers out, walked them across the map, and behind the carriers, he went for Resonating Glaive Adepts, and he won. But,
it was a bloodbath. It was very one-sided.
It was beautiful though, like to watch. I'm a Zerg player, so it hurt to watch, but it was like so beautifully executed.
Yeah,
I think this is like his one like special build. Like everyone has that one cheeky build they got. I think this is his.
Yeah, and we were talking about it before, like, because he goes for this Phoenix opener, and he has these Adepts out on the map, it's so difficult as a Zerg player to scout that this is happening, that this is on its way.
The problem is that these Adepts are out, and the Zerg doesn't question it. Like, okay, you see one, maybe he assumes it's going to be, like, Mass Phoenix. He's getting a Baneling Nest.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's in the middle of going for this Ling Bane aggression as +1 melee is also on the way, so we could end up in a weird base trade scenario where maybe the Ling Bane pushes out across the map as the carriers push out as well.
Or carriers can just recall.
True.
Ooh, Stasis Ward. Only got 2 of them though, but that's decent. Better than nothing. He was a little bit more on point with his control.
Yeah.
Last time he really waited to send in all those Adepts, but now the Ling Flood is running across the map, and he knows it. He's putting down gates, getting ready. He's getting the Twilight count, so I'm assuming he's gonna go Resonating Glaives again. This is like his build.
Yeah.
Over that third.
That third needs to be cancelled, and hopefully he will in time, as these Lings are coming in. +1 melee is about to finish up as well. There it is. There's the nice cancel. And again, these carriers are popping out just in time, but they're not going to be at home for defense.
Yeah. No, he if this gets scouted even slightly, you're done. Hydra Den is about to finish.
Ooh.
I think he knows something's up.
Yeah.
Is he going to instantly blast Hydras though? No, he's not.
There we go.
Okay, 5
Hydras on the way.
You can do a lot of damage before 5 Hydras pop.
We've got +1
and they're
range.
Gonna pop in, they're all gonna be at different bases, so one's gonna pop out here and he can kill it, and then 2 will show up later, and then at the 3rd base I think there's another 2.
Oh,
so those will show up even later. Oh, I think he did it. Bringing the Spore, but all this is too slow. He's gonna be able to take it all out.
Yeah, all the Queens.
You gotta go for the Queens for no transfuse, and then Hydra. The Hydra's the juiciest, most expensive one. And now he can just reposition due to the fact that really the only defense here is... Oh, but the Baneling bust. Oh, geez. Where's the micro?
Oh, yeah. There are just too many adepts here.
Back. Yeah. And there is 2 more carriers coming to join the party. Well, one there and another one coming up shortly after.
Yep, and more on the way as well. We do have glaive adepts as well, so there's going to be glaives on the ground. There's going to be carriers in the sky. Both kind of, the glaives are going to help a lot, especially against the hydras, since glaives do do bonus damage against light adepts even.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I mean, again, like Pacomike is going to be contained.
Oh,
to
he's
3
not even
bases.
going to cancel it.
Oh, cancel it.
Okay.
There we go. It's okay.
He did have to warp it over there. And now the carrier's on this side, and there's not much defense here. Maybe he has some hydras. He does have some hydras. But hydras aren't really the best unit to go against this, because he can just waste all his interceptors as much as possible and then recall.
Yeah, honestly, there aren't that many hydras, so there you go. He is trying to fight them head on. The transfuses are done. There's no more energies on the queen. It looks like all the hydras going to go down. Is he going to do it?
Hydras are not the answer for carriers. I'd rather go queens over hydras.
I'd go
hydras are just very weak. Oh my god. Some lings got into the main.
Oh, the adepts. There are so many adepts, but they weren't in position. God.
Yeah. He lost 19 workers behind this, and that might be the saving grace here. 4 eggs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the recall. There's so many adepts, and they're not defending properly. Yeah. How do you lose 24 workers with adepts and carriers at home to lings?
Oh my god.
I think he's gonna force an all in.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna have to go for it. He hasn't really hit with the adepts and the carriers. Now, given how many hydras there are, there's like 3 adepts for every hydra. So these adepts, if they don't get taken out by the banelings, should be good. He also has the Phoenix there to pick up a queen or maybe a baneling or something very clutch. But these hydras are on death row, and it's all to the banelings here. How do the banelings connect?
The banelings are trapping the hydras.
Wow. Wow. The morphing and banelings trap the hydras. And with this army split up like this, there's nothing Eggs can do. He can maybe take out one of the armies, but the carriers are going to destroy one base and then move to the other.
Yeah.
Banelings are rendered useless, and he's just being split apart by Pacomike here. And now the armies will meet for one big engagement in the main base, I believe. Nope, adepts are just going to shade out. Carriers are going to finish off this base here. Wow, I can't believe Pacomike. This is, I don't know where he learned it from, but I'm going to call it the Pacomike build.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
I don't even think these hydras can take all this out.
Yeah, they do get one of the carriers that was already really low.
Look at those hydras just melt.
That's it. 1 hydra remains.
Oh god.
Oh god. Oh, it survives. But
those interceptors, the carriers are proud of those interceptors today. He's gonna go for the ling counter. He might get the base, but at what cost? There's nothing left. He can't build anything to take this army out. Yeah. He really can't produce anything.
And I mean,
He's got 1 corruptor on the way.
Eggs put up a better fight than Dark Unnamed against this build, which is good, but I would say either Queen's hitting earlier or just Spire and go Corruptors.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
Hydras are never going to be carriers. I've learned the hard way.
Yeah. Hydras is just not what you want against Mass Carrier, and...
Given that I play the NA ladder, it's kind of like Carrier Rush. It's kind of a popular thing on the NA server for me.
Yeah.
I catch a lot of... Yeah. Man, GG. Pacomike executing his build beautifully. It was so beautiful I can't even talk.
And we're tied up. 2-2.
We're tied up. This is a long series going on, but I don't mind. It's a good one. And yeah, I don't know how that played out or why Eggs opted for the Hydras. I think he was expecting Mass Phoenix.
Yeah, it's possible. As you know, he didn't see the carriers until they were in his base, so we didn't know 100% what was coming. It's possible that he was just going for Lingbane Hydra, and that was just his army composition that he was going for.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if there's no like Immortals or DTs already in your base, you gotta assume something's up, and like Glaives is assumable, but usually you'd attack with some adepts earlier. So I'm sure he's like, okay, he went for a Phoenix, but he hasn't attacked me with anything yet. Besides the 1 Oracle, so it must be Mass Phoenix, and then surprise, it's Carriers Adept Glaives.
Yeah.
What a build. What a crazy build that works so good.
Yeah. I mean, again, like, eGGz,
Ooh, someone said that's the SOS build.
Oh, there you go.
Is it new or old? Is it a new or old SOS build? I'm assuming new.
I mean, it's possible that SOS has been doing it on stream. I do know that SOS, he streams on Africa, I believe.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so to be fair, I haven't seen him play it unless it was maybe in the TSL qualifiers. I don't know.
Possibly. I'm sure someone in the chat will let us know.
Yeah.
But thanks for the info. But that is a sick build. No wonder I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Nicely done there by Pacomike. But I do think it is something that you whip out once in a best of. You know, you don't.
And he did it perfect timing, like the map, the fact that it was a best of 5, it was game point. Now they're evened up. Here we are. The man might be a little salty about that last game, maybe a little bit tilted. We will find out. Cosmos Esports, Colombian Zerg, representing Latin America and all things creep and ling and flood and the swarm. It is none other than Huevos. Eggs, in short, for English.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Nightshade LE, we have the Mexican Protoss representing Alpha X. It is Pacomike.
Oh man, what is he gonna bust out here?
Yeah, a little bit disappointing that we haven't seen many, if any, proxies today. I think the only proxy we saw was in the PvP.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's weird. It's been a really solid day of just playing.
Yeah. I mean, we had some all-ins, of course, but nothing too crazy. No proxy hatches. No proxies really in general.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
But yeah. So we'll see what Pacomike decides to go for. Whether he goes for another Stargate opener, like a more standard Stargate opener, or if he goes for Glaive Adepts again. I think earlier today we saw him go Blink.
Yeah.
Which didn't work out for him, I don't think. But yeah. No, yeah, he went Blink in this series against eGGz on Eternal Empire, right? Yeah,
that's right. He did go Blink against a Zerg. I don't know if he won. I think he lost that one.
Yeah. He did.
Yeah. Right. Interesting. Nightshade LE was picked after Purity and Industry.
Yeah. It's kind of odd, to be honest, but
yeah. But I think obviously Pacomike picked it for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. So if that was Pacomike's pick, then it makes a lot of sense, right?
I mean, Pacomike picking it should have raised flags for eGGz.
Yeah, I've been like, what are you doing here?
Even I said that when the game started. I was like, is this the right map? Like, I know we're getting short on map choices here, but I figured Purity and Industry wouldn't be before Nightshade.
Yeah, it looks like the Adept and the Lings will miss each other in the middle of the map. Meanwhile, we do have Pacomike going for that Stargate opener. Whether or not this is for Fleet Beacon carriers, yet to see. Yeah. I doubt it.
Baneling's here though. Baneling and Baneling speed very quickly.
Ooh, and
almost like a Zerg build, so I think a Bane bust is coming here.
Yeah, it looks like a Ling flood because 8 Lings are on the way as well. These Lings
here. You gonna get scouted? Nope, the Adepts shaded out. It didn't even get. Oh, never mind. That sucks. Oh god. So what now? Shield batteries?
I would hope so. I would hope at least the Oracle stays at home because he did spot the Roach Warren. I'm sorry, the Belly Nest all the way in the back of the main base. This should raise red flags, and there we go. Secondary wall.
Bane's already done, morphed in and ready to go, but it won't be able to. Oh, he forgot to wall off again! No, not like this, Pacomike. Jesus. F's in the chat, boys and girls.
Oh, no. There was no
that Oracle's not even shooting anything. It's wasting its energy moving. And the Banelings are going to connect.
Run for your life!
Oh my god, no! Oh, Jesus. Paco.
That's the second time we've seen that from Paco, where the wall isn't a wall. It looks like a wall, but it's not.
But he holds every time somehow. He has 10 more workers.
He does have 10 more workers.
Nah,
so.
this is an all-in from Egg. That's so unfortunate. He got past the wall, and it still wasn't enough.
Oh my god, Eggs, he didn't commit as much as he should have, and now that the shield battery is done, Eggs, he won't be able to bust through this. I'd be very surprised if he did.
What does he do now? Oh, he's gonna try still.
He's gonna try. He's gonna try. Let the bathings in.
Nope. Oh my god, dude. It didn't even empty the shield battery.
So
this is rough.
Eggs, he's forced back. He's droning up. He's got spores in all his bases, so he should be fine against the Oracle. He does have Lings on the map, so he does have a presence for map control, but he's got a lot of drones to make up for.
Surprised that Overlord's still alive in the natural main.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no anti there.
Sentries.
Yeah. Do you want to risk moving the sentries?
Tickle him to death.
Yeah.
I'd maybe move. Maybe not.
Yeah. Oh my god, all those workers are so low. Like one more bathing connection. Like.
Oh my god, everything's dead.
Yeah. So close.
Something I don't know. When you play against a Zerg, do you notice when it's a dropper lord? Like does it look different for them too?
Yes.
Okay. Because a lot of times I go into regular Overlord and they'll pull all their workers and I'm like, what are you doing, guy? It's happened to me multiple times on the diamond ladder in NA, but so that's a good thing that they're just being dumb.
Yeah, interesting.
But these adepts, they might be the nail in the coffin.
They could. There are a lot of links here for
but the oracles, man, those oracles aren't doing anything.
Yeah, the oracles.
Oh, they're about to get the queen.
That's for the queen.
Oh, he's gonna get the queen. Oh my gosh, and now I can just get these workers all day.
Well, second queen though.
No. That's a good positioning for a stasis ward though.
Yeah.
And Eggs, one thing he's been known for here is coming back in a game we think he lost.
Yes. He can be very aggressive and he can get a lot of damage done. Even if he is down in workers, maybe even down in bases, he's really good at like multi-prong, like harassing. And we'll see if that comes into play because Pacomike, he hasn't expanded. Finally, looks like he's going for a third base.
That's a 7-minute mark.
Yeah.
What a scrappy game again. Of course, nothing but a scrappy game for Pacomike and Eggs. This leads me to believe, can Eggs beat Cham?
ZvZ is a different beast, right?
Yeah.
Like it's very different.
PvZ is like, there's plenty of ways to mess it up, but ZvZ, it's like Cham knows every little minor detail.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why, like, you know, people are better in some matchups than others. Like, it's a very different dynamic. Yeah. And we'll see. There's a good amount of Lings, you know, gets a worker.
Good defense here. The Orc could waste some energy on the Oracles.
Yeah. You know, if we take anything away from this game, it's always check Pacomike's wall because there could be a hole there. So
he even checked it in the last game. He was like, or not the last game, but 2 games ago. He's like, let me make sure that it's a closed wall.
Yeah.
This time he didn't check. He really needs that third base to finish.
Yeah. I mean, so far, Pacomike's done a good job at keeping at least some units there for defense. And the War Prism is across the map.
Counter, nice. 3 Archons is actually pretty scary.
It is pretty scary. I think with enough roaches, though, he should be okay. But Charge, I think, is done.
Yeah. Charge is done. They'll outwarp him. Oh, geez. This is actually pretty scary. He's going to get the Roach Warren with the upgrade. Oh, but he's wasting his Archons.
Yeah, he's going for the army
There's
instead.
no transfusion. Yep, good call. He's actually going to be able to win this fight, I think. If he can Warp Prism Micro and not lose the shields on these Archons. Oh, no. Are these units going to be able to finish warping in? I don't think they are. Oh! He snipes the Warp Prism. But 10 workers do go down behind this. And 1 Archon still fully shielded. Recall. Will he get the one out of there? Oh, my God. He did. He got 1 Archon out of there. Not bad. Fully health as well.
Oh, yeah.
But Eggs is going for an all-in.
I mean, I feel like he has to, and he could deal a lot of damage. Something that's definitely lacking are Immortals from the army of Pacomike. He's got 1 on the way, but that's it. His army isn't really meant to deal with this massive amount. Stasis wards would be good, but the Oracles, I don't think they have enough energy.
Yeah. Oh, nice shield, but he should just take this because they're Zealot, so you kind of just got to fight it head on anyways. Good pickup on one of the Ravagers here. Now this is the final match of the evening. Maybe, yes. 4 eggs winning.
Oh, he's
oh man.
The ladies are coming. They're coming across the map. The queens are on the way.
Queens have arrived.
There is a Void Ray which can help, definitely, but what happened to that Immortal? It's stuck. It's stuck.
Yeah.
The not big enough.
There's no Warp Prism here. There's no Warp Prism. He's making a Warp Prism right now. He's chrono boosting a Warp Prism, trying to get the units out. And with this many Ravagers, I think he can start taking out these gates. And good force fields here, though. He will be able to take out a lot of this army, and the Archon is doing a lot of splash damage, but I don't know if it's enough. Reinforcements coming in. Queen's joining the fight. Another warping of Zealots here. Storm is on the way as well.
Does he have enough?
I don't think he'll even get to use Storm. He doesn't have enough. It looks like eGGz did it. eGGz's army is pretty heavy here, pulling the probes. One Immortal. The Immortal goes down, doesn't get picked up by the Warp Prism. It does. It doesn't. It does. It's dead. Everything's dead here. Pacomike just barely holding on. I think eGGz is able to secure it. GG! Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of your tournament tonight here is none other than Cosmos Esports eGGz, representing Colombia. What a game. What a game.
Wow, what a game. GG, well played. eGGz takes down the champ killer himself.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What did we just witness? That was nuts. I did not think eGGz was going to win that at all. That eGGz was done for.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Congratulations to eGGz for winning Sentimiento Latino number 84. And yeah, just well played. He did what Cham couldn't, you know?
yeah. That's crazy. It's an interesting dynamic to see, you know, Pacomike beat Cham, eGGz is beating Pacomike. Man, I can't believe Pacomike didn't beat him, especially like busting out his crazy build that he did that game, the 2 games ago and won. Man, that was wild. How does eGGz pull himself back in from these deficits? I don't get it. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy. I thought he was dead when he lost like 14 workers or something. I don't remember what it was, but he lost a bunch of workers. And
yeah,
man, GG's. What a display from Pacomike here today.
yeah, like really well played. I mean, for the people watching, if you're not too familiar with the Latin American scene, like these are some of the best players here. There were, you know, the top 4 really could have gone either way for a lot of them. Yeah, Pacomike, he was able to pull his way through into the finals, and in the end fell here to eGGz himself.
Yeah.
And yeah, eGGz, like we keep talking about him like he's a regular when it comes to these online tournaments, and it's really cool to see him like actually win.
Yeah. And Dark's leaving, so I guess we're not going to go to that 3rd place match.
No, as if we do look at the bracket, the 3rd place match has been played, and the Zerg Lord, was able to 2-1 Dark Unnamed.
Ooh, interesting. Very nice. Yeah, it's about 11 p.m. over here in Texas.
Yeah.
Texas. This is probably the latest we've ever casted, I think.
I think so. Yeah, because Sentimiento
Well, I guess
Latino,
it's like most afternoon for you. What time is it over there? Like 4 or 5?
It's 2 p.m. 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Jesus, you got all day.
Got all day.
Yeah. Well, appreciate you letting me cast. Appreciate everyone joining us, and the host and the people in the chat. Honestly, my favorite part is people interacting in the chat. So thank you guys for talking in the chat. That joke, whoever made that joke about the guy on the left is like top tier comedy.
Beautiful. And yeah, of course, shout out to Disc SC, as he did raid the channel earlier. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Of course, if you want some more StarCraft, GSL has just started up over yeah, it is over on YouTube. So I'll actually link it in the chat, since obviously we can't raid YouTube via Twitch. So if you do want to tune in to GSL, you can see that there. It's a group with Solar, TY, who are the other players? Solar, TY, Stats,
no, never mind.
and Stats, and who's the fourth player? Cure. So,
yeah, I wouldn't be able to guess that bracket. I know the players, but I don't know what order they were put in.
Yeah. So the four
I didn't
of
even
them,
know. Like I caught GSL early, and they're like have like a game show where they pick who plays against who. Interesting.
Yeah, that was group selection.
Yeah, the group selection. Yeah, I didn't know that existed.
That's
pretty cool.
Every season they always have a group selection where they have banter, and they try and like mind game each other into different groups.
I'm usually asleep during that, so I don't usually catch it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna catch it right now after this. So I mean, thanks for letting me cast with you as always, Light.
Yeah, of course. You know, we will be here every Friday and Saturday. You know, if you want to tune into more StarCraft, we'll be here tomorrow. At what time? At
4
CDT?
p.m. my time. Yeah, CDT or EDT. I'm EDT, I think.
There we go. 4 p.m. EDT. We will be back with Battle of the Americas, which is similar to this tournament, except it is also open to North American players. So we do often see more NA representation, as well as Cham, the reigning champion.
Yeah. Well, appreciate you letting me cast, and thank you guys for watching. If y'all want to find me, I'm on Twitter and Instagram, and as well as I stream here and there. It's all Yoda_Slim. But if you really want to support me and what I do, follow CranKy Ducklings, subscribe to CranKy Ducklings, all that stuff. Light will give you more information about CranKy Ducklings. But for now, Light, where can they find you?
Yeah, Light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter, as I do often stream regularly, my ladder sessions, just practice sessions. I also tweet about when I go live, when I'm casting here on the CranKy Ducklings. Speaking of, follow the channel, CranKy Ducklings. we cast a lot of StarCraft. We're live like 5-6 times a week.
Yeah, all regions, multiple games on some days. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's non-stop StarCraft. Like I don't like. Maybe Wardy streams more only because he's like famous, so they give him all the crazy good casts. But there's not many people streaming such a variety as CranKy Ducklings does.
Yeah. we give them a run for their money. We are definitely live fairly often. As maybe not as much as Wardy, just by a little bit, but
just by a little bit. But Wardy's like a phenomenon, If you're even close to Wardy, then that's like freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, hope you guys enjoy your day, evening, afternoon. Watch some GSL, support some more StarCraft, and hopefully we see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. We will be raiding another channel here on Twitch, so if you want to stay tuned and support another StarCraft streamer, then, stick around and do so. We will be live in, I think, 4 hours.
Yep.
4 or 5 hours with Grand Platypus Open, which is our Southeast Asian and Oceanic restricted tournament where you can see, Probe, Demi, Seether, some of the other pros here in ANZ and Southeast Asia. Me and Micah as well, fan favorite.
Fan favorite.
But yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and we will be back in a couple of hours.
Peace out.
Ciao.